right, I saw a little bit of frustration from Looney during the commercial break. He says, important A match. Going up against TK here. Frustrated that they're having to play with some subs, but we talked about it. There's a lot of potential for Diabolic to drop some big numbers. We've seen it from him already in AW, as well as past titles. And Merc, never a stranger to search and destroy. Off the break, though, it's TK getting first blood as Sharp takes out Merc, and will now have a 4-on-3 advantage.
Looney able to win one gunfight, though, before Sharp picks up his second. Sharp going to be still working on the ace until Nameless picks up one. All of a sudden, JCap by himself. Is going to be down, though. Can he stop this? Checks it for a second. I mean, he didn't have a lot of options.
And Neslo will get the defuse, so round one goes to TK. Strong first blood. And they caught Diabolic out in the middle of the map on rotation, so good awareness of where they're going to be coming from as TK will hold on defense. Now on the attack, we talked about kind of the duo, Sharp and Neslo, in TK's search and destroy history. Let's start things off with Neslo, who had a very strong game number 2.
All right, watching Neslo now. See how he's going to play this one out, as Nameless does get first blooded. Like he's going to be pushing third story all the way towards the back of the spawn, as they've been able to get bombed down. They are, however, down to man. I think he just got eyes on one of the players pushing.
Sharp and Neslo combining on Looney out back. Bomb planted, so it's up to EnVy to get there soon. They're running out of time. JCap knows it, and he's got all kinds of activity directly above him. Shots going down. Diabolic and Merc with big kills. Last player alive is Theory, and there should be plenty of time as JCap is going to finish it out. Theory did pick up a 2-piece, but was simply outnumbered. EnVy's clutching up 1-1 going into round 3.
Yeah, that got a little bit scary, though, didn't it?
Oh, yeah.
I thought Theory was going to pull off some kind of miracle there. I didn't think he'd win the second gunfight, but no juice left in the tank after that one. Not able to work on JCap as he gets cleaned up pretty much immediately. Like you said, lots of time left for the defuse. Going to be 1-1. So far, back and forth. This is on EnVy's host, but, I mean, if a team comes in with 2 subs, you got to feel really good if you're TK right now.
Looking at our mini-map, action is going to go down on the left side, and that is Merc spotted. He was watching the flank, and he's going to get chased. Look at the aggression coming out. Neslo hot on his trail, and Merc is just going to turn and give him the business. So TK, failing on the aggression, is going to be down 2 men until Theory answers back with that kill on JCap. Through the window, he's going to escape to the bottom floor, but he was spotted again by Merc.
Merc playing it slow right now. He's got the flank watch, but I don't think anyone's going to be pushing the flank just from the way they're set up unless they wrap all the way around towards B. There is a lot of time left, though, so 45 seconds left. They've got an easy plant that they decide to push for, but it looks like they're trying to get one more kill. And this is a tough spot. You've got 2 subs playing with Looney right now. You got to imagine that's going to lead to some indecisiveness. In my opinion, when you have a situation like this, keep it as simple as possible. Try to get that bomb down at A. They still haven't done it. And they've allowed for them to get collapsed, though. Looney's going to be able to pick up that kill. It's going to be a 1 versus 2.
You got to go for
Theory
the
almost clutch a 1 versus 3.
Here's Theory with the shots on Looney. He gets the angle, gets the kill. Bomb not planted. 1-on-1. Diabolic picks it up, forced to plant. And, well, Theory had no idea where he was coming from. Checks over at B. That bomb is planted.
I don't know if Theory thought he was going to get chased. You think he would just reposition and set up to keep an eye, make sure the bomb doesn't get planted, unless he didn't think those 2 guys were together. That was kind of odd to see him jettison all the way across to B, and now they are so close to each other. Diabolic, this is a position you want him in. He's a good S&D player. He's in a 1 versus 1. I would have complete confidence in him making this sort of outcome. Doesn't really matter who he's playing with, obviously. And now he's going to stick bomb. He's counting in his head. He's got that internal timer. He is going to check it and easily picks that up. 2-1 advantage for EnVy. 2 subs, don't care.
Solid finish here. And of course, if you're just joining us, Octane and Aqua are here for the first 3 games. Weren't able to join for game 4 or 5. Diabolic called up last second, filling in strong here in round number 2. Excuse me, round 3, going into round 4. EnVy up 2-1. And they will be back on the defensive end, I want to see who's pulling out the snipes in this game. It doesn't look like anyone. They want to focus down with the bows, 3 bows out for EnVy. On the other side, it looks like TK going to be rocking at least 3. And it will be Neslo with the lone submachine gun.
Yeah, you figure this is going to be an aggressive push if you don't see the sniper in the hands of Theory. He's going to get forward very quickly. He's already set up on the second story B building here right now. But he can watch the flank. He can watch a push from the prison yard. He's set up very, very well. A lot of pressure going to be on Theory as the pinch comes. You saw JCap wrapping all the way through their spawn. We'll see how they decide to close this out. Merc getting set up. He's going to have to back down. We'll see if they're able to pick him up. Hit markers come in from Merc, but he's going to drop to Sharp. Cap's going to answer back. 3-2 advantage for TK right now. Bomb down.
And Neslo did just drop Looney, so Sharp hunting last kill, and it will be found by a teammate. We'll catch it in the round ending kill cam, all tied up after our first 4. Here's a look one more time at your round ending kill cam. This one, I believe it belongs to Theory once again, and here he comes flying with the bow. He leads all players in the lobby now 6-3.
All right, 2-2, round 5. Incoming offense back in the hands of EnVy. We saw Diabolic clutch a 1v1 last time. We'll see how they're going to work on it this time. I want to see. Theory's still not even rocking a sniper on the defensive side. And I'm not sure if I just haven't watched enough of TK play this, but Theory, for the most part, whenever I'm watching him, he's got a snipe in his hand in S&D. But right now, going to be opting to rock that bow. They're going for a quick plan here, trying to get it done. Looney's going to push forward first. He's going to get a kill. Diabolic should have the plant here. No one in a position to stop it. There's one player peeking through fire, and he's going to get caught by Cap.
Now, this is EnVy's host, and I would assume they gave it to Looney because Looney is just burning through people. Last man standing, Nameless gets 1. Looking for 3 more, though, before he can get to that bomb. And this round is basically done.
No, I mean, the only team that lets up 1v4s is Optic Gaming.
Yeah.
Oh, is it too soon for that?
Just to my friend.
Is it too soon?
A little bit. Oh, poor Optic Gaming.
So, I'm sorry, Optic fans. I take it back.
So he's pretty good, man.
Yeah, Looney showing up right now. He's on a 3 streak. He's 5-4. JCap leading the way at the top right now for EnVy. They've got the advantage. They've been doing very well in the offense. The question is, can they take a defense here? If they're able to steal this defense, I feel very good about their chances to close this out for an EnVy victory.
All right, looking at the players, we've seen Silly get a 1v4. We've seen Havoc get a 1v4 against Optic Gaming. Who's got the best chance of 1v4ing out of any of these 8?
All right, well, no first blood yet. Still 4 up.
No
Bomb
answer.
Does get planted here, Chris, and we'll see as EnVy's going to try for a retake. Cap got eyes on one, but got tagged up almost immediately. There's a person working a long flank around. That's Looney. But, oh, did he not see Nameless? He's on the car. Looney's directly to your right. Looney, you looked at him 6 times. He's going to drop 3v2 for TK.
Little teleportation down low. JCap cleans up Neslo. Tough shoes for Nameless
that went
to
to
fill
a one-man
here.
advantage for TK to them having one up in about a second.
And look at this. Nameless trying to clutch up. This will be his 3rd kill of the round, and he's going to find it. Big stuff from TK.
Yeah, they had to, I mean, he was in a 1v2. I'm trying to see if the first kill he got was on a player trying to stick the bomb. I don't think it was. I think it was
first one was Looney
going to stick the bomb, and then he was stuck with what? I think it was around 12 seconds or something like that, where he had to try and pick up a kill and get the defuse. Very well done by Nameless. Tied up 3-3. Chris, the round 11 game 5s we do might not always be the prettiest.
Oh, it's going to be beautiful.
We'll provide at least one.
It's what we do, guys. We do it for the people in the chat right now. Do it for the people watching on their Xbox Ones. Keep in mind, guys, this series you can win in Xbox One. Go find MLG's most recent tweet. You had to predict the winner, as well as go for a retweet of the action. JCap on your screen with Bomb. Last man standing. I asked who could get a 1v4. I think this man probably your best chance of the 8 players in the lobby. But this is not going to be easy. Immediately finds Nameless, and Nameless is not going down.
Nameless just crushes him there. Able to take him out. It gives TK an advantage. 2-round swing in favor of TK. A big part of that is Nameless. He's on a 5 streak.
Switch it up. Go at it again. Small lead in favor of TK. Nameless. I said it was Neslo and Sharp. Well, Nameless is more kills than those two players combined. 9 and 4, and he's bringing out the big toy, looking for the snipe, but all the action's over at B. 4-man push on defense here, and this is getting shut down. Neslo and Theory with your first blood. Sharp in the mix as well, and Merc has been tagged up, running for his life.
Merc's opportunity for the 1v3. It's the veterans having to attempt to come up clutch right now. Merc,
this is the ace.
Under fire, he gets shots in one, not able to take it, and this is looking good for EnVy for a little while, but now TK poised to close this out. Now, you know, I don't know who was in the chat earlier that decided they wanted to argue with me and say that TK has only lost rounds because they play top teams. No. You're watching science happen. I said that if I didn't pick TK, they would win. And despite all the odds, despite the fact that they were dead to rights, TK is going to bring it back and win this series. I'm brilliant.
Super brilliant. Science with Maven. Final round potentially. We'll see. Can TK close it out? Sharp on screen. And at the break, it looks like TK is just going to give up the A site and then flood it. Here comes Theory. First shot's going down, and he's going to pick up JCap. Big kill. You know, JCap's frustrated after that one. Sharp trying to answer on a second. Now you're going to have Theory just continuing to poke. Spots the player on the evacuation route. But do they know bomb is down?
Sharp took a couple. Sharp got hit markers on several players before he's going to fall. But it's going to come down to Diabolic and Merc. It is the 2 subs in Game 5. EnVy's life on the line. It is the 1 sub. EnVy's life on the line. Diabolic trying to get the plant now. He might be able to get this and get out. It's going to be so difficult. He gets bombed down. He's able to dash away. Now, is he able to get pick after pick and dip out? And, oh, God, they saw him there. I would pick from low as quickly as I can. I think Nameless, as he stuck it, he's checking it right now. He
There's
can't
no
see
angle.
Nameless has got to have the defuse, and there it is.
No angle for Diabolic to get shots on Nameless. 6-3 TK. Gets a little bit of help, but they get the win in game number 5 and will take the series away from Envious. Your final stats coming in, 11 and 6 out of Theory. Was a monster.
No snipe either. It was all bow.
Nameless 9 and 4. Getting the job done a little bit early on. On the other side, you saw some good plays out of Looney, but really no one finishing with strong enough stats to discuss there. A rough loss for EnVy, a big win for TK, but that's just 2 matches down. We have 2 more still to go here tonight on MLG.tv. We also will be announcing our Xbox One winner just a little bit later in the show. Coming up next, though, Orbit takes on Elevate. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.